Are you even going to listen to me?
I'm trying. Yeah, I am.
We are totally going to listen to you. I mean, but this has to be someone who you're impressed by and who you think other people would be impressed by.
Yes. So I would definitely agree with that. This is definitely somebody I've looked up to, and I've researched a lot, and I'm happy that I can do my paper on her today.
You've researched a lot in the last 3 minutes?
That as well. Yes. As well. She has fought tirelessly for gender equality under the law. She battled sexism in her own life and career. She juggled motherhood and caring for her cancer-stricken husband, all while still going to law school. As a Supreme Court justice, she was a role model for what every young girl and every adult woman is capable of achieving. Oh. She is Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
RBG.
Yes.
Okay. Wait, I didn't know we were you reading it.
I wrote down a bunch of stuff.
Oh, damn. All right. Okay. Did you write down stuff?
No.
Okay, yeah. All right. I feel better now. Okay.
I do.
All right, please.
You feel better.
I feel better now because I didn't have anything written. I'm like, oh, my God. Okay, go ahead. Keep telling us about RBG.
So just a couple of interesting facts if you don't know about her. She graduated first in her class from Columbia Law School.
Yes.
Ruth and her husband, Marty, were not only best friends, but had a marriage notable in a time that was not normal for this, based being in equality and partnership. They split housework, childcare, cooking, and even Marty, her husband, took special interest in French cuisine when she would come home after studying law all day. While Ginsburg and her husband were both attending Harvard Law School, he became sick with cancer, and Ruth took care of him and their infant daughter, all while attending classes and keeping her husband caught up with schoolwork at the exact same time. Ruth knew firsthand the struggles of motherhood and in the workplace. In fact, when she learned that she was pregnant with her second child, she wore baggy clothes until her contract as a professor at Rutgers University Law School was renewed out of concern that she was going to be discriminated against. She was the first person on both Harvard and Columbia law reviews. She became the second female law professor at Rutgers and fought for equality pay. She argued 6 cases before the Supreme Court and won 5. She is the reason you have birth control. She's the reason you have equal pay. She's the reason we have women's rights. She is Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
You wrote that in 3 minutes?
She didn't write that.
Yeah, I did.
She stole that from somebody.
I did.
She went on somebody's bookreport.com. There's no way she wrote that in 3 minutes.
I did do that. I just did all that.
Listen, RBG is incredible.
She is.
I got a good friend of mine who's an attorney who loves Ruth Bader Ginsburg, and she's always posting quotes up, and it's just she's done a lot prior to getting on the bench.
Yes.
Like she had done a lot already. So that's impressive. That is very impressive.
Are you saying
Meredith.
I'm impressive?
I'm saying that is some impressive information about her impressive life that you read off of I stole this bookreport.com.
I went to like 10 different things and then like summarized.
All she was doing was in there photocopying and she was copying it and copy and pasting it and putting it in there. She wrote it.
Hey, I did it in 3 minutes.
If y'all didn't know this, when Meredith says I did my research, that means she Googled it. Okay?
Yeah. Hey, it is Women's History Month. Give me my props.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Somebody said she used ChatGPT.
I should have. Damn it. I didn't even think about that.
You know what? Like, I was nervous, but after that display of plagiarism, I'm okay.
We had 3 minutes.
Yeah, we had 3 minutes to get a whole book report, and you did a whole 6 pages. All right, Rich, who you got?
All right, my woman is a Puerto Rican poet.
Oh.
All right. And she was an advocate for Puerto Rican independence and served as the Secretary General of the Daughters of Freedom. I am talking about Julia de Burgos, or Julia de Burgos, for my Americans here.
I'm glad he said that second one. I was like,
you mean like anybody that's listening right now?
Who is this woman? So we make sure we get her name correct?
Yes, Julia de Burgos.
Julia de Burgos.
Since her death, she has been widely recognized as the contemporary foremother of Puerto Rico and the Nuyorican poetry movement in New York. Right. In her work, Burgos asserted her African lineage, advocating for anti-imperialism and Puerto Rican national identity and independence.
Did you Google like Puerto Rican women real quick and you're like, this one's gonna work?
No, I did Julia de Burgos.
You like her?
Yes, I do like her. It's a part of my culture, and I want to talk about her. A lot of people don't know.
So respect his choice, Meredith. What are you doing?
Go ahead.
He's telling you about her lineage.
Yeah, thank you. She attended the University of Puerto Rico.
Awesome.
All right. And in her poetry collections, she talked a lot about injustices against people of color. And also, I'm going through my notes here.
Her honors, Chat GPT.
Her honors include awards from the Institute of Puerto Rico Literature and honorary doctorate from University of Puerto Rico. She also has her namesake in many schools, parks, cultural centers, including the Julia de Burgos Cultural Arts Center in Cleveland, the Julia de Burgos Latino Cultural Center in East Harlem, and Julia de Burgos Park in Chicago.
Oh,
I bet you they don't have T-shirts. That's a lot of letters.
And that is Julia de Burgos in my short
Julia
time.
de Burgos. Now, how long have you been a fan of Julia de Burgos?
Well, I found out about Julia de Burgos because I lived in New York, and high school.
3 minutes ago.
High school? No,
Meredith is over there mouthing 3
years.
minutes. 3 minutes ago. He Googled
years.
Puerto Rico.
18 years ago.
18 years ago?
This was somebody that I actually Googled her name specifically.
Okay, good.
Okay, well, that's cool.
That was
All right.
awesome.
Well, that was very good.
And a lot of people don't know about her, so
Yeah.
I want to put some respect on her name.
I love it.
Everybody knows.
You.
Why? Leave him alone. He did his book report.
He did a great job.
You are setting a bad example for your daughter on how
just
to
because-
listen to people
What?
give a report.
Oh.
Just because you copy and paste it quicker than me, don't mean that.
Quicker than you.
Okay, so I thought I didn't know we were doing notes. I just,
off the dome.
No, I looked up the person and I was just like gonna just share a quick note about him. Somebody who touches probably a lot of your streaming lives and TV loves is Shonda Rhimes. Shonda Rhimes is for women's history for me because I'm in the content business, and she's just an incredible writer. And she started as a writer back when she was a research assistant back in like 91 or something for Hank Aaron film, and they had to make sure everything was done correctly. And so she was the research assistant at the time. Brand new rookie. She penned a movie by the name of Crossroads, which was the first film of Miss Britney Spears.
It was.
Yes.
I remember seeing that in
And
the theater.
then in 2005, she stumbled upon writing a script for a certain show called Grey's Anatomy. She wrote Grey's Anatomy. She wrote Private Practice, which was a spinoff of that. She also created Scandal, and she created How to Get Away with Murder. She has penned deals with Netflix and Disney, with the upwards of her net worth being about $160 million, which she's generated about $2 billion for ABC and the Disney company. She also is responsible for Netflix's Bridgerton.
Yeah.
So this woman is probably one of the most powerful people in the Hollywood world, and she should be respected and known because people who are out there supporting her shows and stuff don't know that there is a powerful woman who is a black woman who is taking those ideas and put them to pen to paper and created a different Hollywood for us.
I love that.
Nice.
We all picked like different kind of categories of what they've accomplished as well.
I didn't read.
Okay.
I read notes.
I definitely did.
I'll be
I put
honest,
together my own book report.
You did.
I did,
You did. And
for sure.
you stood up in front of the class.
Yes, I
and you
did.
did it really
I did.
good.
Loud and proud.
He did the burglars. That was good. I mean,
Put some respect on her name.
He switched languages up on us, so that was a good look
Say her
right there.
name.
Say her
Huh,
name.
Julia de Burgos.
There you go.
Hey,
I
that's
said it just
nice.
like
Put some
you.
respect on it.
Put some respect on her name. Well, put some respect on Shonda. You
Shonda.
say it right. Say it right.
Shonda
Shonda Rhimes. Say it right.